My name is Lori, and my husband and I came down here in 2013 to look for a house to retire in. And we had stopped by a couple of places, one in particular, and I don't recall the name. But we went in, talked to a realtor, told them basically what we were looking for, the areas, and the price. And after we gave them our budget, they walked off and never came back. So anyway, we gave up on that and went home, and I started looking on the internet and came across a few houses that I wanted to look at. And apparently I had gone on equityrealty.com and found a couple of them and signed up, and Julie called. So when she did call, I go, before we even get started, I'm going to tell you my budget, because I don't want to be ignored after I give you my budget. And she was kind of appalled at what I had happen to me when we were down here. But anyway, I sent her my listings, and she went and found her own listings for us to look at. And I came down, and she spent an entire week with me, every evening trying to find us places. In the pouring down rain, she'd do videos, and we were basically trying. My husband couldn't come on that trip, so we were trying to take lots of pictures, and I'd email him. She'd do videos, we'd email him, and eventually we did come to a place where we found the house we wanted and made an offer, and ended up closing on the house with Julie's help, without my husband ever have seen it. I had never been to Fort Myers, my husband had, and so I came down really just from doing our own research, thought we wanted to be in the Cape Coral area, and then Julie kept saying, okay, tomorrow we're gonna do Gateway, and I'm like, okay, what's Gateway? And so she brought me up here, and I don't think we ever looked anywhere else after that. We looked at probably at least, 10 different houses, I think. We made an offer on one house and it fell through, so I asked her if she'd come out and do a video of this house, and that was the day, I think it was pouring down rain. And so she's trying to do a video of, driving into Gateway, and it's raining, and then she gets in here and does the video, and then when it came down, we ended up getting the house, and she came and did the inspection because we were still in Indiana. So she stayed here all day, and I asked her to do another video. So she did that for us so we could kind of get a sense of the size of the rooms and things of that nature. So I think she ended up doing 2 or 3 videos for us of this house, just so my husband could feel like he was here and made that choice as well. And that was one thing, because when we went through all that, because we weren't here, we didn't have to go through all the back and forth with mailing papers and signing and all of that. And we used the DocuSign from Equity. When we have refinanced this house since then, and it was becoming more of a hassle to do the closing paperwork. I'm like, can't we do this electronically? Not realizing that was actually Equity that had that DocuSign process for us. So that worked out really well. Julie has not just was my realtor, because I've dealt with many realtors in my day, but now I consider her a friend of mine. And even before we started, doing things socially, I needed to go back to Indiana for work, and she offered her and her husband to come and watch the dogs while I was down here, which Sophie was one of them, and I was just fostering her, and Julie ended up adopting her. And now I'll call up Julie and go, when do I get to see Sophie? And so we take every opportunity when I'm down here. We get together frequently as much as she can, or I can both. So it's definitely become more than just a realtor-client type of relationship. I would recommend Julie to anybody, and she's definitely my realtor, and my husband and I are looking forward to being down here full-time when he retires.